President Donald Trump is in a world of trouble. His approval rating is borderline 30%. Popularity of impeachment and removal from office is nearly in the 60s, if not the 70s. And he's doing everything possible to get himself impeached. Let me explain. Last Thursday, the House of Representatives voted 236 to 198 in favor of the 25th Amendment being amended for impeaching the President of the United States. And every Republican senator, pundit, they're going out and say, look, this is all a witch hunt. They're trying to remove the President from the United States. They're withholding everything from us. We can't even talk to the whistleblower. We can't interrogate him. We can't. We don't have a voice in this. Slow your roll, dudes. Slow your roll. Here's what goes on with the 25th Amendment. First off, the House of Representatives are the ones who have the power to impeach him. And with the majority being Democrat, that possibility is pretty good. The impeachment may happen, but that doesn't technically mean he's removed from office. If he is impeached, the trial goes to the Senate, which is Republican majority, in which they have a trial to see if he could be removed from office and place Mike Pence as the new interim president. I know it sounds like interim head coach, like last year with the Packers, Mike McCarthy was fired and they had to put in Joe Philbin, but that's beside the point. Every Republican is going like, well, listen, I know he did a quid pro quo, but what's the deal? It doesn't really do anything. It doesn't make the president guilty. The quid pro quo, by the way, happened to be when President Trump asked Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky for a favor into looking into his Democratic opponent, one of them at least, Joe Biden. Basically about his son Hunter Biden's deals. I'm not going to go into detail, but what it is that it's trying to hamper Joe Biden's chances of being elected as the next president in 2020. That being said, that's a quid pro quo. You can't do that. You can't do that and say, you have Nancy Pelosi saying, okay, you forced my hand. I didn't want to do this. I seriously didn't want to do this. My donors told me, if you do this, it's going to hurt your campaign. But no, you're hurting my partner. You're hurting my friend's campaign by doing this. You're asking for the quid pro quo. That's it. Yeah, I said months ago that Nancy Pelosi wouldn't be involved in the 25th Amendment, mainly because she feared it was going to hurt her campaign. It was not going to go past in the Senate. The 25th Amendment doesn't need to go to the Senate. Not yet. If Donald Trump is impeached, then it goes to the Senate, where there's a trial. And Mitch McConnell, Moscow Mitch, Massacre Mitch, however you call him, he said he has no choice. He will uphold the impeachment ruling and go along with the trial to see if he's removed from office. Now, President Trump has been on a decline, and nothing is helping him. Last Sunday, when the World Series was in Washington between the Nationals and the Astros, He was on the jumbotron and he was booed. He was booed badly. And then you also hear chants of "Lock him up! Lock him up! Lock him up!" And then Saturday he was over at UFC 244, in which there were more boos. Now Eric Trump and Donald Jr. have gone and said, "Look, there were cheers of Donald Trump, USA, USA," but they wouldn't provide video. Well, one didn't provide video. The other one did, but it was more of a mix of yay and nay right there. That being said, every pundit out there is telling mainstream media, CNN, Fox News, Fox Business, CNBC, MSNBC. They're telling you also have CBS, ABC. They're telling anyone who will listen that look, what Trump did isn't illegal. I mean, yeah, he did a quid pro quo, but what's the point? Well, what's the ordeal? It's not like he wanted someone murdered. Ever heard that you can be accused of a crime even if it's failed? Yeah. You know, you tried to murder someone, they didn't die, and you're like, what? What? He's okay. I mean, look at him. He's fine. He's sure he's hurt, but I mean, he's fine. Right? I mean, you can't really accuse him of murder if he's not dead. There's a law called attempted murder, attempted homicide, attempted manslaughter. So yeah, you can be found guilty of attempted crimes. Even though you fail, you still made the attempt. The attempt was successful, but the result was failed. If you don't understand that, you need to listen to what I had to say again. You can attempt the crime and fail at it, but you still did the crime. That's it. In this case, Trump did the crime, even though he's not getting anything, and it's not. And yeah, these ones it didn't work. So why are you punishing him? Donald Trump looks like he will not survive to 2021. If he does, that'll be a miracle on him. And the Democrats have everything to mess up on. If they do mess up in this ruling, in this impeachment inquiry, Donald Trump is here. The Trump family will dominate the White House for decades. Nancy Pelosi had her hand forced, but her hand could also slip away, and America will not be the same again.